Happy 4th of July! Woo! I love America, bitch. Wait, I think it's America's 250th anniversary. Hey, happy 4th of July. Rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there.
Happy birthday, America.
America 250.
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America!
Happy birthday, America.
America 250!
America 250.
At 250 years, America is the oldest republic on earth. We are the freest people on earth. We have the most righteous and enduring constitution on earth. We are the strongest and most powerful country on earth. And by the grace of God, the United States of America is the most successful, most accomplished, most exceptional nation ever to exist in human history. And it is great to be your president.
This 4th of July, I want Americans to expand their understanding of how this country came to be. I consider myself to be a very patriotic person, which may surprise a lot of you. And let me explain. We're taught that the 4th of July is about freedom, scrappy colonists fighting off a big empire. But the truth is that the people running the revolution weren't fighting to end the mistreatment of people. They were wealthy landowners fighting for the freedom to keep doing it themselves. I want to quickly go over 4 things that American schools leave out, starting with land. In 1763, Britain told colonists to stop their westward expansion into native land, land that wealthy landowners, including George Washington, wanted. Breaking free from the empire meant they could expand without obstacles. Number 2 is slavery. Britain had just started to limit slavery, even offering freedom to slaves who ran away from their patriot owners in colonial America. This scared Southerners who had made all their wealth off of this exploitative system. The third is money. Much of the fight of the American Revolution was over taxes and trade, rich people wanting to protect their wealth. So in reality, the American Revolution left most people out. The enslaved, Native nations, women, the poor, workers, non-white people. America broke away from an empire, then made itself into a bigger one. We expanded all the way across the continent, stealing all the native land and committing a genocide. And then we built an international empire with more troops and military bases than Britain ever had, dropping more bombs on all these countries than Britain ever did. In 1776, we didn't escape from empire. We became our own. So why do I call myself patriotic? I'm not some gung-ho American. I'm someone who fights and really believes more than anything that the people, the workers of America, should have the power and freedom that we really deserve. And I want to end off this video with a quote from prominent thinker and activist Walter Rodney, who wrote that the notion of patriotism must be understood in a class context. One can be patriotic in defense of a capitalist state or in defense of a worker state. These are two different things. For when a worker is patriotic in a capitalist state, he is just serving as his own oppressor. My name is Guy Christensen. I want you to have a good 4th of July. Stay safe. You can support my work through the link in my bio. Thank you.
Another year in the history of the United States, a nation that has inspired millions with its spirit of freedom, opportunity, innovation, and let's say the resilience. No country is perfect, and America has faced its share of challenges through history. But one of its greatest strengths has always been its ability to grow, adapt, and even strive toward a better future. That willingness to learn, improve, and welcome new ideas is part of what has made the country so influential around the world.
I know what Saturday is? Saturday is July 4th. It's America's 250th birthday. We about to turn this thing up. I don't care if you're a Democrat, if you're an aristocrat, or if you're a Republican, a conservative, liberal. I don't care if you're a furry. I don't care. If you don't support America and America's values, you don't have to support Donald Trump. I don't give a crap about that. But if you don't support America, if you don't want America first, get the cluck out of here and go support another flag, baby. All right? Because this is all about the you, the S, and the A. All right? America.
250 years ago today, the Declaration of Independence was signed declaring that all men are created equal while 500,000 human beings were owned as property. This document declared that all men are endowed by their Creator with the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. While in my home state of South Carolina, the law was you couldn't work an enslaved individual more than 15 hours a day in the summer and 14 hours a day in the winter. Not much time left to pursue happiness. Yet these people never gave up. They never quit. They fought for their freedom. They fought for their equality, and they are still fighting today for a more just nation. And I grew up thinking that the black community was poor and that we were rich. But now I understand it's the other way around. Because we were rich in things that you can't take with you when you die. But they were rich in the eternal things, faith, hope, and love. And it's one thing for a bunch of white men in powdery wigs to sign a declaration with ink, but it's another for an entire group of people to fight for its fulfillment with their blood. And for what their sacrifice has taught me as an individual, I am eternally grateful.
A man wrote me and said, "You can go to live in France, but you cannot become a Frenchman. You can go to live in Germany or Turkey or Japan, but you cannot become a German, a Turk, or Japanese. But anyone from any corner of the earth can come to live in America and become an American." Yes, the torch of Lady Liberty symbolizes our freedom and represents our heritage, the compact with our parents, our grandparents, and our ancestors. It is that lady who gives us our great and special place in the world. For it's the great life force of each generation of new Americans that guarantees that America's triumph shall continue unsurpassed into the next century and beyond. Other countries may seek to compete with us, but in one vital area, as a beacon of freedom and opportunity that draws the people of the world, no country on earth comes close. This, I believe, is one of the most important sources of America's greatness. We lead the world because, unique among nations, we draw our people, our strength, from every country and every corner of the world. And by doing so, we continuously renew and enrich our nation. While other countries cling to the stale past, here in America, we breathe life into dreams, we create the future, and the world follows us into tomorrow. Thanks to each wave of new arrivals to this land of opportunity, we're a nation forever young, forever bursting with energy and new ideas, and always on the cutting edge, always leading the world to the next frontier. This quality is vital to our future as a nation. If we ever closed the door to new Americans, our leadership in the world would soon be lost.
So truthful. I am so blessed for the opportunity that I had to come to this country 30 years ago and enjoy of the blessings that I enjoyed. We are truly blessed, and I'm so thankful for the open arms in which this country and its people welcomed me. And wow, God bless America.
From breathtaking national parks and vibrant cities to world-changing innovations, diverse cultures, and countless acts of everyday kindness, America offers experiences that continue to inspire visitors from every corner of the globe. It is a place where people from different backgrounds come together to build communities, chase dreams, and contribute their unique talents, And this Independence Day is also a reminder of the values that many Americans cherish: freedom, courage, and perseverance, and the belief that tomorrow can be better than today. It is a time for family and even friends to gather, enjoy great food, watch fireworks, and even celebrate the history and people who have helped shape the nation. Now, to everyone celebrating today, Happy 4th of July. May your day be filled with laughter, gratitude, and even unforgettable moments. Here is to continued pursuit of unity, opportunity, and hope for future generations. Happy birthday, America, and God bless the United States, and happy Independence Day in America.